Pluto is officially in Aquarius and it's going to be there for the next 20 years. Pluto is a very valuable teacher. I mean, it's the god of the underworld. It cooks you up from a rough diamond into a bright diamond. Okay, so let's go a little through history to see what Pluto does when it's in a sign. Capricorn. We've just been through it. Like, it got out one day ago, so it's fresh and we can talk about it. We had the pandemic, right? Pluto has this particular way of acting. It goes into a sign, it disrupts everything that it represents. It leaves us not knowing what to do, but then we come back stronger and we come back smarter and with new ideas and new ways. Basically, it strips you of everything that is not true and that is not rooted into your deepest soul's desire. Okay. When it went into Capricorn, Capricorn represents our sense of authority. It represents our relationship with the environment. It represents our politicians. And, well, we had a pandemic. We don't have to talk much about it. Everyone knows we had a pandemic. So we were stripped out of our sense of authority. We couldn't go out in the street. Our careers, for example, that's something else that Capricorn represents, which was, for some people, the most important part of their life, had to be rethought, or at least had to be done from home with our kids screaming on the next room. Yeah, but out of it came some valuable things. I mean, the amount of self-work that was done because of this is just unimaginable. Right before that, we had Pluto in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius represents religions and university and learning in general. And what did we have before that? We had the boom of internet. Really, while Pluto went through Sagittarius, information became available to lots of people in the world at one click, right out of your pocket. I mean, not right out of your pocket, because it was only the beginning of smartphones, but at least through your computer. And it broke the monopoly of churches and universities as the institutions that provide us with information, or at least as the only institutions that would provide us with information. Even traveling, like traveling is represented by Sagittarius. With the internet, in one click, you could see pictures and you could talk to someone that was on the other side of the world and hear stories. So at the moment when Pluto went through Sagittarius, it completely revolutionized information, making it available to many, many people. In the 90s, a fun time. It went through Scorpio. Scorpio representing intensity, psychology, everything that is not seen, and sexuality. And at that time, we had what someone would say like the dark times. We had AIDS, for example, coming up, which made us rethink how we want to have a relationship with our sexuality and all that is unseen. For example, viruses are unseen. So Pluto really dug deep there. But the idea is that every time that Pluto digs deep, we come out the other end brighter, smarter, and more true, because this is really the main theme of Pluto, is more true. So last time Pluto went through Aquarius, 1777 to 1790 something 8, French Revolution. Okay, and this is a main theme of Aquarius. It shifts from personalities, people, authoritarians, to the collective. Okay, so this time we can expect things like that. Just another couple of facts. Last time it was in Aquarius, so that we can set the stage for what's going to happen this time. Last time it was in Aquarius, we discovered Uranus in the sky. So it was the first planet that we discovered that couldn't be seen with the naked eye. Okay, so it opens new possibilities, it opens new horizons, it creates vision beyond the frivolous, beyond what can be seen. We also had the invention of the balloon. So the first time that little humans went out of the earth. So how can we use this to understand what will happen now, 2024? Just like it happened in the French Revolution, this one guy does not represent what we want anymore. Okay, so we will see a shift of public authority figures to a shift into ideas, to a shift into collective. Basically, The power will go from people, institutions, to the collective. And this includes questioning ideas, questioning status quos. And one of my favorite authors, Carolyn Casey, she has a phrase is, believe nothing, entertain possibilities. Okay, so we can see a big questioning, a big Uranian Aquarius tone to the next 20 years, which is, is this true? I don't want it. Don't want to implement it. And finding new ways to do things, because Aquarius is all about innovation. So finding smart, witty, ecstatic ways of doing things that people couldn't have thought before. This is one thing that will be going on. And the second thing, not small at all, is AI. We know what AI can do today, and this will just grow exponentially. Because of the nature of Pluto, that is, it goes into a sign, it disrupts, it leaves us without knowing what to do, and then we come back smarter and wittier. Think about that in terms of AI. Now we have this very, very powerful technology that have so many uses, and it might be used wrongfully in the beginning. It might be used in harmful ways, and it might be used in manipulative ways. But we had a conference just a couple of weeks ago to regulate AI in the United States because its potential is so big that we sort of have to put some boundaries into it. But AI can be used in the beginning of this 20 years, probably in a disruptive way, without knowing how to make a better use of this technology, without knowing where to go, and maybe even shaking us so much out of our bases that we have to collectively resist or collectively find solutions. Okay, so it might bring us together as a human species in some way. And the idea, just like we went through the Capricorn transit of Pluto, the idea is that we come out of this smarter, we come out of this knowing how to use this technology for greater good, use this technology to apply it for growth, use this technology so that it can serve people. And the third thing that comes to mind is space. I mean, when Pluto goes through Aquarius, we just open up our vision and we see that there is so much more going on than what we can see. So, I mean, physically, it could be traveling to other planets or just exploring our vast space galaxies, technologies like potent telescopes and all of this. And as above, so below. For us, as little humans or big humans, because we are a mirror of space, it also means expanding our awareness from not just our bodies to everything around us and to the collective. So buckle your seatbelts because we're in for a ride. Thank you guys. Have fun.